Hello everyone! Happy St. Patrick's Day. Sadly there is not going to be a Fallout 4 settlement build video today. Real life commitments have made it difficult for me to be able to go into Fallout 4 this week and to be able to continue the Finch Farm settlement build. So I've decided to do something different for the week. Question was posted on social media about a day or so ago asking something very interesting. What is the most annoying creature in Fallout 76? Now, there were plenty of the usual suspects being brought up. Mole rats, rad scorpions, cave crickets, assaultrons, all fairly irritating creatures. But I decided to give my usual, and unfortunately tongue-in-cheek answer to this question. And the counter that I received was, well, expected. So I rebutted with a bit more of a technical explanation as to why I thought this was more annoying. And as soon as I hit the reply button, I got the feeling that I was coming across, to use the phrase, as that guy. So I kind of left it, but the question stayed in my mind. And, well, unsurprisingly, seeing as how I've not been able to do a build video, I've decided to give you the answer, because my answer still remains the same. So I will attempt to expand on this topic in a bit of a tongue-in-cheek manner. Now, if you are... Oh, where am I? There I am. If you are not into subtle as a sledgehammer, sarcastic attempts at comedy from a Gen X adult, I am going to tell you, please stop right now. This will only get worse for you. If you are into comedic outbursts, there we go. I'm back in my camp. Yeah, Maul is just cooking, and I've got somebody shooting. But if you are into a bit of tongue-in-cheek comedy, then please, by all means, join me, and let us go together down the winding and magical teleporting mole rat hole as I explain to you why, in my opinion, the Vault 76 Vault Dweller is the most annoying creature in all of Fallout 76. That's right, other players. Now, I know what you're going to say. And let me just sit here and play a bit of an acoustic guitar to make you feel better. Nope, I'm gonna go see what's shooting. Is that better? There, no more interruptions. Yes, Scorched, they can be annoying, but not as annoying as other players. Not as annoying as other players, and I will explain why. As I come up the I really shouldn't have had that many levels in my camp. That's definitely my problem. Now, I know what you're going to say when I say that Vault 76 dwellers are the most annoying creatures in Appalachia. But LJ, there's no PvP in Fallout 76. It's been wiped out from the face of Appalachia. We all live in a yellow irradiated submarine. We drink Nuka-Cola happily while playing Whack-A-Commie and enjoying the fine open-air theater and avant-garde early 22nd century architecture that relies heavily on the use of plushies as structural support. Everything should be fabulous. Well, just because a dweller can't whack you in the head with a super sledge in PvP, kill you, and take all of your scrap, doesn't mean that they can't be as irritating as a horde of mole rats. Far from it. Just from your first interaction with anyone who emerges from Vault 76, you get a feeling that something isn't quite right with them. Well, with us. the typical Vault 76 dweller scurries around like some sort of nervous, incontinent chipmunk that's accidentally discovered a hidden stash of canned coffee and drunk the lot. They never stand still. It's always crouching and standing, crouching and standing, crouching and standing. There are toilets in Appalachia, you know. You can use them. And if they're not doing that, they're moving from side to side, or in a figure of 8, as though they're waiting for you to give them some sort of isotonic drink so they can continue doing their morning run in the post-apocalypse. We are the least human moving humanoids in all of Appalachia. In all of the game, no creature moves quite as incredibly inhuman-like as the Vault 76 dweller does. Even ghouls move more like people than we do. Have you ever encountered the knee-sliding Vault dweller? That's my personal favorite. Yeah, the one who looks like Erling Haaland after celebrating for a goal, yet for some odd reason cannot get back up from being on their knees. That's why the game has walking canes. You can use them. And it's not just that. Vault 76 dwellers are the visitors from hell. They come into your camp and they use all your stuff. Then they drop spoiled meat all over the place. Why? Why can't you just take your rubbish with you? They open all of your camp doors and they leave them open. Heck, they even go to great lengths to unlock your doors if you leave them locked. And then they leave them open after they've unlocked them. And if you put stuff in a room and you put no doors in the room, they just photo mode glitch into the room and touch all your stuff in the room. I mean, that's just basically rude. Worse yet, sometimes dwellers will bring friends over to your camp and mess up the place. I walked into my camp once to find a fellow dweller had gone and invited a local troop of Mirelurk kings into my camp. I mean, for interloper's sake, Beckett had just finished mopping up the place, and then this walking seafood buffet comes in and trashes it. And it gets better, much better. It seems Leroy Jenkins was a Vault 76 dweller, because all too often you see descendants of Leroy running around headfirst towards some event, starting them as soon as possible, and before anyone else can get there, you usually find that the event has already had some sort of hilarious and unfortunate consequence. Radiation rumble, eviction notice, encrypted. There's always a Leroy there, waiting, or rather, not waiting. And can you name another creature in this vast and beautiful land of Appalachia that can hug a vendor, a script vendor, a robot vendor, a player vendor? If a Vault dweller can latch onto it, they will, and they will not let go. Can you find any other creature in Appalachia that can remove you from a group? I mean, Blood Eagles love having you around. They never kick you out. Other Vault 76 dwellers? Not so much. Does any other creature in this land spend hours upon hours doing things like this? I mean, I have never seen a ghoul do that. I have never seen a super mutant do that. I'd love to see the Grafton monster do that, but you have never seen any creature normally choose to do this and keep doing that for hours on end. Worse yet, in that same vein, can any other creature in Appalachia get so irritated by seeing another creature do that sort of motion, a motion that they're not programmed to do, and slowly and premeditatedly move that spinning top of a Vault dweller all over the map and drop them to their slow death in an irradiated body of water, or serve them up to a horde of cave crickets? No? Exactly. Can any other creature fast travel follow you all over the map? Asking, or attempting to ask by doing some sort of choreographed dance, or looking like somebody who's had too many portions of Appalachili and frantically squats all over the floor for free 5mm ammo. I mean, mole rats and rad scorpions can magically teleport and follow you over long distances, but, you know, even their powers have limits. Not so for the Vault 76 dweller. Oh no. Can super mutants set up intricate vendor camps with the promise of 53-star legacies? Or 500 plans? Nope. Can, and I will put the cherry on top in this argument, in this old man rant, can any creature that currently exists in Appalachia drop a tactical nuclear warhead on your camp because they didn't like the noise your Santatron Collectron was making, or they took umbrage to your valuation of a roll of toilet paper in your camp vendor? And let's be honest here, toilet paper is worth a heck of a lot in a post-nuclear apocalypse. No, I'm afraid not. There is no argument here. We, collectively, the Vault 76 Vault Dwellers, are the single most annoying creature in all of Fallout 76. And I say that from a great perspective. We have an amazing variety of ways in which we can be irritating. The mole rat can only be irritating by tunneling. So can the rad scorpion. The assaultron can only be irritating by going stealthy, as can the Mirelurk King. But we, the Vault 76 Vault Dwellers, have an absolutely enormous portfolio of ways in which we can, wonderfully by accident or wonderfully by design, be annoying. We are the most annoying creatures in all of Appalachia. We make a swarm of mutated mole rat cave cricket aberrations look like house cats. And I'd be afraid of those. Right. That's my old man rant over. Do you think the same? Do you think that we, the Vault Dwellers, are the most annoying, irritating creatures in the entirety of Fallout 76? I mean, everything else in Appalachia wants to kill us. That should be a clue. Do you think there's a more irritating creature out in Appalachia? I hope you've enjoyed the rambling. I hope you've enjoyed my mutterings. If you did, feel free to give it a like. If you didn't, you should have read the warning. Well, you should have listened to my warning at the very start. Right. That's all from me today. Everybody, if you get a chance, go and enjoy St. Patrick's Day today, and I will see you around in the Fallout post-apocalypse. Bye!